What's up, everybody? It's Moose. I am out in the woods for a ghost hunt tonight. I just got to the spot. I actually tried out here last night and didn't get a whole lot, but there's enough weird stuff happening that I decided not to walk out into the woods. So I got my little Montana buggy there, which actually saves me about 1.5 miles of walking, so not a bad thing. Ignore the face. Weird acne issues happening right now. It's fine. That or I'm just ugly. It's whatever. Anyway, tonight, ghost hunting. Just got to the spot, and first thing I'm doing is checking out these prints in the mud, kind of looking around in the trees for animals, making sure we're safe out here before I get too sidetracked and concentrated on the actual ghost hunt itself. Off the bat, we got some dog prints. Looks like possibly some cat prints mixed in there, like a bobcat or something. Lots of dog though, so somebody's been through here since I was here yesterday. Oh, those are some fresh cat prints right there, I think. Anyway, I'd go further into the woods, but the road's a little blocked, and I don't really feel like walking around that because I'm wearing some slides. So, give me a second here and to get set up, and we'll get started. All right, just to show you guys, this thing does not have reception, so there's no interference going to be coming in through the necrometer here. And we'll get started. I guess before I get too into it, yesterday when I was here, I was smelling really heavily the smell of like a dead animal that was rotting away over here. I don't smell it today, which is interesting. So just keep a note of that. Anyway, spirits.
Scarecrow.
Well, that didn't take long. Scarecrow. Well, this is a bunch of kind of farm area. Ooh, I just heard something behind me. Where's the scarecrow?
Too many to count.
Too many to count. Okay. I'm not sure what that means. Can you elaborate on that?
Right time.
Am I here at the right time? It seems pretty active already. Trying not to get eaten by mosquitoes. Who's here with me?
I am scared.
Why are you scared? What's scaring you? Lots of noises from the trees here all of a sudden. Sounded like some cicadas or angry squirrels sometimes can make that kind of noise. Who's the spirit that's here talking to me? Yesterday when I was here, not this dead branch, but one of the ones on this tree behind it.
Industrial Revolution. I will not.
You will not, you won't elaborate? Is that what you're saying? It sounds like I have multiple spirits here. How many are here trying to talk to me? And can we also do one at a time, please? Anyway, so this tree back here, one of the branches, just one of them, got pulled down really fast, like a bird had just landed on it, and there was nothing there. It freaked me out pretty bad. Just because it was out of nowhere. Who would like to speak first? Please tell me your name. They did this yesterday too, where it was like, it just went silent for a minute, and then it like kicked off super hard right around the time the sun was going down. That's about where we're at, so I can imagine that we're off to a pretty good start here for how active it's been. Mosquitoes, though, that's gonna be annoying. Spirits, are you gonna come talk to me? I know you're here. You don't need to be afraid. I'm not gonna do anything to hurt you. Might as well have a seat for a minute. We can sit and wait as long as we need to. One of you said you were scared. Are you afraid of me? Ooh, and all of a sudden I can smell that rotting flesh smell. I haven't really moved, still sitting in the same spot. And it smells like it would be right here on the ground, like that's how pungent it is. Sounds like I'm hearing voices. Like, maybe up the mountain a little ways. Could be hikers up there coming down. There is a trail way up that way, but normally you wouldn't be able to hear people that high up from where that trail is right now, I don't think.
Cringe from.
You're cringing? You're cringing from the thought? Or you're talking about my cringe? From the smell. I can feel it. Something's about to happen.
Accountants.
An accountant? Were you an accountant? Or you got cringe from an accountant? Holy.
Unkempt.
Are you calling me unkempt? It's been a long day, and I haven't showered, so I do kind of look unkempt. Are you talking about me?
So 1960s.
I'm getting huge readings right now. This is the highest I've ever gotten. That's super weird.
Confused.
1960s? Were you here in the 1960s?
Short.
Who are you calling confused? Are you confused? And who's short? Because I'm certainly not short. I'm like 6'5". Okay, but check out this reading here. 50.
Will is joyful.
50 is about normal. 55, I usually have more and more responses. This thing got up to like 78 at least, which is super weird. And it was when I put it down on my knee.
Witches.
Will is joyful. Who's Will? Are there witches around here? I actually have heard stories that one of the...
They are affecting you.
They're affecting me? That's weird, because I had just said that my readings were going all over the place.
Will feels lost.
Will, why do you feel lost? Are you feeling like you're stuck here? In this particular area? But right after I said that my readings were all over, it said the witches are affecting me. That's kind of cool. Side note, there is a known vortex directly that way. About a quarter mile, a little over quarter mile. It's actually a big tourist thing here, so that's kind of part of why I chose this spot. Was I felt like it would just be active in general. Basket. Oh, did you notice the basket on the cart is missing? Is that what we're talking about? It's a little bit hodgepodgey, but she's a fun time. Now I keep getting distracted. So when I put my there, oh, it just got up to 90
In the
something.
afternoon.
I don't know. Let me see if you can see it. 73. And I'm wondering, I've never seen it do that.
Increased aggression.
I'm wondering if it's the steering wheel itself. It could be. Okay. I feel like
Trepidation.
we'll call that debunked for the sake of this. Increased aggression. Who's got increased aggression? Or trepidation? Not even 100% certain I know what that word means. I feel like I do, but I couldn't say it confidently. That's weird. I wonder if that makes it easier to get responses. Elijah? Who's Elijah? And what happened to Will? Where did Will go? Yeah, you can see the more the sun goes down, the crazier it gets. How many spirits are out here trying to talk to me right now? And are the witches still here trying to affect me? That sounded like something was running up the road behind me. Whew. Big breaths. See, now all of a sudden it's silent.
Learn what happened.
I would love to learn what happened. All you gotta do is come talking into this device in my hand here, and we can have a whole conversation about it. You know, I'm gonna check something. Also have an SLS app on here, which can kind of see shapes and figures of humans that aren't necessarily physically present. Just because I want to see who all might be hanging out with us here. Yes. That was weird. Now my phone's tripping out like it doesn't want to. Okay. Around so you can see that too. I'll just kind of. Don't get up for this one. What? Looked like something peeked out from behind that tree. Huh? Who's there? Are you trying to come towards me? Are you stuck? That's cool. Okay. Sorry, mosquitoes are getting me real bad right now. Whoa, why did it made it looks like it was... Wow, words are hard. Okay. Well, let's assume that there's... It seems like there's something there. Oh, I just heard that. Sorry, something snapped over here. I wasn't trying to cut anything off, but literal branch break over here behind me. I'll put this down for a second. We're just gonna make sure there's not a big angry animal coming to look for his kill. That's probably over here somewhere. Oh, it's so strong right here. It's not even funny. Like I would expect like a dead deer laying right here somewhere. Like it's that bad. I don't see any movement. I did just hear a big thump from up the hill right there. Allegedly, there have also been Bigfoot sightings over this way, which I think would be super cool to see personally, but I'm not going to hold my breath for that one. Alright, let's see. Let's see whatever was there. Oh. Like they just like got down in the bushes to hide. Yeah, that definitely has human shape to it. Maybe if I change angle here. Stinking mosquitoes. Okay. And notice it's not like doing this with all the other trees, right? Like, literally, the one tree. Not any of these fence posts. Oh, that's somebody sitting in the golf cart. Now they're like trying to duck down in it or something. That was straight up on the seat when I looked. If it can hold still for long enough. You see how it's got like the shape of a body. It's like laying across the floor there. Even as I change angle. They're just sitting in the seat. Can you prove to us that you're sitting in the seat by either turning that key to the left where it'll make a noise, or you could turn on the flashlight that's in the cup holder? Just to verify that you're there? But again, notice this isn't happening with the other trees. I wonder if that's the same one from this other tree over here. Maybe he finally made it. Oh, nope. We had a twofer. Okay. Let's see if we can talk to him a little better again. Seeing the readings are pretty good right here as I get close. They're going up. 63 is pretty high. So I'm going to have a seat with you here if that's all right. I do only have a few minutes just because it's starting to get dark out.
They own a shop.
They own a shop. Who owns a shop?
Elijah was summoned.
Elijah? Okay, so we're still talking about Elijah. Elijah, how were you summoned here? Do you know? Also, thank you for taking the time to talk to me. I really appreciate this. Was that you sitting in the golf cart? Oh my goodness.
Market.
You were summoned at the market? No.
Exploring forbidden knowledge.
I had that same thing last night. I am exploring forbidden knowledge. I understand that. As a living human, I seek to understand what happens after life. And not to hurt anybody or anything, I have that natural curiosity. So I'd love anything that you could tell me about any of it, really. The readings just dropped way low, and it's still
Altar.
right next to the steering wheel. So even though I debunked that earlier, I don't know, I feel like somebody's playing with it. Yesterday it also told me that there were rituals here. Is that altar part of the rituals? I mean, I can see it. There's a lot of spots right here where there's big boulders, and there's one that I'm looking at right now that's actually super flat, where I could see it being like a sacrificial altar. I'll come show you here before it gets super dark.
Untimely death.
Untimely death? Well, I suppose death is never really timely, is it? So you can see how this rock is super flat, like a table. This is borderline legally questionable, but yeah, I could totally see that as being like an altar. I got this big old guy here that could also have some significance. I don't know, something about that one really bothers me, but I haven't been able to put my thumb on it yet. But I was standing exactly here yesterday when I was talking about rituals. Okay, so untimely death was that
20.
I was just gonna ask. You were 20 years old? And I assume we're still talking about Elijah, correct?
Run.
Run? From who? Why do I need to run? Oh shit. Swear to God, I saw something
Absolutely.
I just saw a dark figure like step down from that. There's a boulder right here. Where's my flashlight? Oh my God. So there's a tree and a boulder right there. I'll zoom in on it for you a little bit. I saw somebody go from like there down to this boulder right here. Like it looked like a human shape was like stepping down, like it was climbing off the rock face there. I don't know if I even got that. I hope I did. Okay, I did ask. Oh, don't say that. I asked if we were still talking about Elijah, and I said absolutely. It said run right as I saw that figure. Now it's talking about a Dybbuk. A Dybbuk, for those of you who don't know, is a demon that's been trapped. And usually it's inside of a box that's sealed. It can be other inanimate objects that it gets sealed inside. I don't know what the success rate of those is. I just know that you're taking big chances. What is happening with my zoom? Okay. I know you're taking big chances if you ever decide to try and open one. See, and it's bothering me now that my focus keeps trying to refocus every time I'm pointed in that direction. What about a Dybbuk? Is there a Dybbuk out here buried in the woods somewhere? Is that part of why it's so active? I swear to God, I just heard a footstep. This definitely is getting weird. And it might just be that we're just about out of light. Sounds like someone's coming this way on an ATV. If somebody shows up, I'll just pause it real quick. Did Elijah come from a Dybbuk? Oh, I did ask how he got here, where he came from, and how he was summoned. Did Elijah come from a Dybbuk, Wax? Strange that it's being so silent too right now. The readings are high, like there's something here still touching it and playing with it. Oh my God, swarm of mosquitoes. Yeah, normally when I've got readings like this, we've got answers coming through pretty fast, so. Something's still here touching it and
Sloth.
Sloth. Are you calling me slow? I think they're calling me slow because it took me so long to get that answer. That's not very nice. Is that true though? Did Elijah come from a Dybbuk? Before long, it's going to be dark enough that my eyes are going to start playing with me even more. Video? I am. I'm taking a video. Do you want me to point it somewhere so you can show us all you're here? How about I point it at that private property sign and you can move a tree or something? Do you want to shake a bush or make a noise over in that direction? Kind of sounds like I heard a footstep off to the right over here.
7th floor.
Cement floor. There's a spot back there that kind of looks like it's recycled cement flooring, but I'm sure it's just a rock.
Elijah is a man.
Why is it refocusing again? Elijah is a man. Are we sure that he's not something?
I'm on the other side.
The other side of what? Hello? My focus is so messed up on this phone right now, and I'm zoomed all the way out. Been holding relatively still, aside from all these mosquitoes attacking. What are you on the other side of, Elijah? I'm wondering if he's talking about that footstep I heard. Also, I'm not buying that Elijah is a man. Not if he came from a Dybbuk box, he'd be a demon. And one thing that demons like to do is try to convince us they're not demons. So, just be honest with me. Are you a demon? %. It's freaking me out that the focus won't go back. There we go. I promise, Elijah, I'm not here to get rid of you by any means. As far as I'm concerned, you can hang out in this part of the woods all you want. I just want the truth. Are you afraid to tell me?
Cultural timelines.
Cultural timelines? I don't know what to think about that. My initial thought was about how this spot in particular is kind of right in the middle of interminability. This particular spot is kind of right in the middle of where more than 2 Native American tribes have kind of lived around this area, and they were constantly at war, kind of fighting for this particular area. Because it has river access, and I definitely heard something just go through the fence up there. Where's my light? I'm wrong? Am I wrong about the Native American tribe part? Am I saying eyes right there? Shit. Something's stomping around back here now, too.
I'm not here, I'm at the shop.
You're at the shop? Which shop? There are shops nearby, so. How are you talking to me if you're at the shop? The shop is a ways away still. %. Something just went through a fence up there, or at least it sounded like the barbed wire fence. Like, I can replicate that. Oh, this one's tighter though. It's almost like if these wires hit each other, kind of scraped each other a little bit. Elijah, you went awful quiet there on me. Oh, that's interesting. That looks like a whole ass person. Oh, what the fuck? If that starts moving, swear to God. That doesn't look like a full tree. It is getting kind of dark out here, so it doesn't quite show how dark it is through the camera. Okay, now it looks like a tree. I think. I don't know. It kind of looks like there's legs there. And like it might be moving a little bit. Did it just say light? Oh my God. Oh, web. Are we talking about spider webs? The World Wide Web? Because hopefully this will go up on the World Wide Web and lots of people will get to meet you. No, that seems like it's changing shapes. I don't like that. I don't know about that one. Well, maybe that's my sign here, guys. It is getting dark enough that I should probably head back. Really have for headlights at this point is gonna be my handy dandy flashlight. So we're gonna wrap this up real quick. As always, anytime you're doing a little ghost hunting, just if anybody else out there decides to go do it, you always need to say thank you and goodbye to the spirits that are talking to you. So those of you who are here talking to me tonight, I do want to say thank you. Perchance I'll be back another time. And until then, it is important that you know you're not allowed to follow me. And until we meet next time, I'll just be saying goodbye. Okay. So, I'm going to shut this off. Interesting session. Certainly a spirit, at least named Elijah, out here. Not 100% sure if it's another type of entity. Could go either way on that. I'm going to have to come down here another time and investigate some more. It's a pretty cool place to hang out. Definitely got some activity. Nothing really made me feel too uncomfortable until I thought I saw a guy standing over there. And maybe a noise up there, but any animal it might be is going to get scared off by the noise of the golf cart. That sounded like probably a dog, I guess. Anyways, thanks for watching. Do me a favor, please like and subscribe, share to your friends, comment, tell me if you liked what you saw, if you saw something in the background that I missed. Yeah, until next time, we'll see you then.